masterminded that. A spectacular tournament in Jeslo, which they eventually won as well. The best place finished for Poland in the EBSL event. It's been third. Zubair then gets the early free kick for Poland. Well, from that angle, it almost looked like it rolled down his body on Ricardinho, but handball is given. Had it slightly out to his side, so he can't complain too much. Let's see how windy it is there. It's just blown the ball off his tee. Almost could do with another player having his finger on top, holding it like he did back in the day in rugby. Little toed, right-footed shot. Andrade watches it wide. It's the overhead. Slowinski down to his left, Joao win it. Danny looked back to his goalkeeper. Well, the header was there. As he bought. Zasanowski wasting his energy really as Majeras flicked it over his head. Almost inviting him onto him there, the goalkeeper. The change in conditions from yesterday, where it was over 30 degrees, very, very hot. Today windy, low 20s. A bit chilly. Well, Andrade gets away with that. Eventually the foul is given as he goes for the big throw. Well, Poland have decided early doors that you're going to take this game. Well, Andrade can consider himself lucky getting away with that there. But that's Poland taking the game very early to their opponents, not showing Portugal any respect. So the idea is pressure them early, try and score an early goal or two, and then make Portugal work. Whether that tactic can work over the full 36 minutes, we'll see. There's the conditions to do it, to be fair. The goalkeeper watches it wide rather than getting a touch. Zasanowski. Majer gets it back to his goalkeeper eventually. Majer put under. The touch and the overhead from Yao, and it's just wide. Bruno Novo was falling backwards there. Sure he wishes he could have been just arriving a little bit later to put his head on that. Breaks in the mud. Small player. Behind his side there. Size there. So Bruno Novo gets the free kick. It'd be a lack of a finish to finish from that distance. Goes to the pass, a bit more sensibly. Ricardinho can't get on the end of it. Nadani took it full in the face there eventually. Drops back to Slowinski. Polish keeper loops it forward. That's disappointing control there from Kabak. He needed to control it in towards the pitch rather than out towards the touchline. Majer to touch, finding a gap for the shot. It's under the ball low. Beat one man, any other. Majer would head it away. Joe had time to turn and play well. Two players taking a knock there. I think it was to Majer's head, but it definitely was for Kabak. Full way to Majer there. The wind really picking up now. Since Stanislavski just passing him a few instructions for his subs there. Really intense coach. Lots of instructions written down for his players and how they move, what they do when they're on the sand. Janowski lifts the ball out of play sportingly. Gak gets the touch. Well, Andrade was pretty flat-footed there when that strike came in. Okay, Mandadi just couldn't keep it low enough to trouble the Portuguese keeper. Gak ends up knocking it out of play. João. To Bruno Novo. Magia. Oh, a bit of afters there between him and Nadani. Referee does nothing about it though. So we're good to go. Carry on. Well, that's the move you want. But Martin's there. Calm as you like. Turns. No touch turn. Nadani. He just clattered into Magia before that. Now takes up one of the Martins brothers. B. Martins, well, he's going to go for power. He's gone right past the tape behind the goal. It's well out of shot there. Let's see what happens with this free kick. There's the strike. And it's just wide. No touch from Slowinski though. Oh, that's a great touch by Andrade. Sharply to his left there to push that one away. Andrade moves it forward. Gak. Martins leaves it for Martins. Contreras has to stand there. There's the step, and the step. And then back to the goalkeeper. B. Martins. To Andrade. B. Martins back. Martins tucks in, there's the shot and a finish. Well, he just tucked in, finds himself that ball's width worth of gap, and that's all he needed just to fire it home. That's the quality of the world's #1 team. B. Martins, Bernardo Santos. One of a set of twins on the sand right now, but Portugal 1-0 up. It's that change of pace, wasn't it? And no chance for the keeper. Brilliant finish. Jordan. Well, they don't look particularly strong at the back. Portugal are a little bit worried by the power of these Polish players. B. Martins has to flick it up to get it away. Eventually fouled by a man twice his size. Janowski saying, why me? Well, there's some intensity, coaching the bench. Well, he went for the pass before that time the shot, and it was way, way wide. Does well there to get up for the header. Janowski's about twice his size almost. Slight exaggeration, but yeah. Far off a foot taller than him. Good block. Just here, you saw someone there rubbing their head. So ruined the hairstyle. Tell you what, she'll be able to do a thing with it after that. It's a good idea to keep your eye on the game, even if you're a spectator in beach soccer. Oh, it's a good save by Andrade. And if it had been either side of the goalkeeper, Janowski, then it would have been a goal. As it is, it remains 1-0. Jordan away. B. Martins. Well, he goes on his own for the finish there. Sonowski's out quick enough though to, I mean, he's got to lift it over the keeper and over the bar. Like Solmod, back to Andrade. Andrade loops it forwards towards Combray. Not the best pass backwards with the volley, but he finds one of the Martins brothers, so he gets away with it. To a point, Janowski. Well, they're playing dangerously here, Portugal. They're not quite in their rhythm. And it's just, I think, a lot of the fact that Poland are very, very strong against them. They're not giving them an inch. So Ricardinho there, was no way he was getting through on goal there to finish that. Ziabar was hassling him all the way. That's a good turn. Kabayak with this shot that is wide. Didn't go out to the area. They get to play it again. Chao plays it back to Majer. Majer flicks it inside. Ricardinho. Bruno Novo forward. Chao again. Oh, it's a decent effort. Not sure how much he meant that. Doesn't matter. Back to his goalkeeper. Shot from Ricardinho. Danny. So, been a frenetic first period this, just the one goal in it. Decent saves from Andrade at the other end. Poland by no means outclassed here. Bruno Novo looks for the referee to call for the push, he doesn't. Kabayak. Ricardinho. Andrade. Had so much time and space there. Rare commodity in this game so far, but he couldn't make the most of it with his shot. We've had a goalkeeper scored a hat-trick in this tournament so far. Oh, just inches wide, and Friximut did really well there. Gardinho back to his goalkeeper. Casually uses the feet. Takes it wide towards Bruno Novo. Again gets it off the ground quickly, has the shot. So Janowski behind it all the way. Someone can't keep it in. And with that wind, it does catch the ball and pick up the pace on it when it's in the air. Bruno Novo. Martins nicely done with his shoulder. Good improvisation. Leo Martins with the turn. Plays out wide to his brother. Jordan. Forward. Combray. Again, Stojanowski's right behind it. Swing and a miss there from Jordan. B. Martins. Martins lets it drop, but the bounce takes it inside. Jasanowski, got to be the finish, isn't? Well, B and Leo combined, couldn't get the ball away there. Eventually, Stojanowski's on it. He's taking a knock in the process. Just say, ref, just a breather. There's the earlier chance, B and Leo. Let's see, Stojanowski dives on it. Bit of sand in the face. Most common injury in beach soccer, sand in the eyes. Combra. Bar. Bar gets himself the corner, which is the second prize in this case. Andrade mops up for Leo Martins. B. Martins on the far side. Also with him is Jordan. Arriving is Combra. Kicks more sand than he does ball there, so it's back to Stojanowski. Stojanowski can't get the turn on. Tried it out by 3 Portuguese players in the end. Whistles past the post there from Combra. With a man down, so referee's blown a whistle. Wind really whipping across the sand now. And people in the crowd start to feel the cold a bit. There's that shot. Spectacular dive from Stojanowski. All he needed to do was watch it as it went wide of the post. Jump, just leaves it go, and that is the final action of the first period. Well, it's been pretty tight. There's not been a lot in it. And there's the coach from asking Stanislavski and his board ready to talk about tactics with the team. A few Polish fans here as well. So Depto will kick it off. And we're underway. Shot from Gak and a goal. Well, there you have it. Simple as you like. Rifles it home. Dips off the sand. Underneath Andrade will be disappointed, but they're certainly not those Polish fans. So Portugal 1, Poland 1. Just cracks the ball, and it just takes that little dink off the sand, and Andrade, not quite sure. He'll be disappointed with that. They're certainly not. So, can Portugal respond in similar fashion? They take it slightly more easy. Overhead, off the post. Well, the goalkeeper left it there, Gazinski. I think he thought it was going wide. Technically, it wasn't going in, so he can say, well, it's fine. A foul on him. He can score from that distance as well. So Majer will take his time on this. So he wants to foul again, no doubt. You can't really let Majer get away from it. Konrad Kubayak was not going to do that. Majer carefully sets himself up. A man who's done this thousands and thousands of times in his beach soccer career. Here's Kaczynski. Shoots some power in that, but it whips wide of the post. Well, I get a feeling if that was to the left of the keeper there, he would have had no chance. Bruno Novo, the shirt was pulled there, so he now gets the free kick. Same culprit as well. Conrad Kabak. I get a feeling he may get a yellow card for this now. No, referee's happy to let it go, but that's 2 fouls in a row he's just done. Similar area as well. Bruno Novo doesn't have the same level of power in his shot. So will he try and go for the bounce? Stanislavski, the coach, spends most of his time looking at the bench, telling them what to do when they go on. Well, what you can't see on camera now is Kaczynski is flattening the sand as much as possible in front of him, the Polish goalkeeper. I'm sure he's assuming that Bruno Novo is going to go for that bounce just in front of the keeper. Well, he's off his line enough to stop it, bouncing. Kaczynski pushes it wide. Instructs his defenders to guard that near post. Chairs across. It's across Bruno Novo, just dinks his header wide. Kaczynski rolls it forward. Bruno Novo, big scream, but no whistle to match that noise. Well, Ricardinho battered a couple of times there. João, Debter. Nothing given there, but Poland are really giving out in this game. They are not going to let Portugal settle for a second. Ricardinho, you see that little push in the back there from Debter, just to make sure he knows he's there. So, free kick. It's a little Royal Rumble there. The goal scorer. He rifled it in from the halfway line from the kick-off for Poland's equaliser. Up and away and over. João. Andrade. Good story about that goalkeeper and a potential move to Vietnam once that went wrong for a very strange reason. I'll try and tell you that when we get a break in play. Cesanowski. Oh, magic off the bar. Well, he can make magic happen from absolutely nowhere, and he did it just then. Sadly, though, he just couldn't get his foot over the ball enough to guide it past Kaczynski. They get a second prize at the corner. João with a ricochet, pinball finish. Well, it wouldn't have been as spectacular as Magés, but as they say, it all counts. And Portugal now lead 2-1. There's Magés' shot, led to the corner, which led to this. João Cesanowski takes the deflection past Kaczynski. And heartbreak for Poland. Well, they did score direct from kick-off in the second period. Can they do it now from this goal? It's a bear that blocks from Jordan. I get a feeling when you do flick it up in the air, it does give the chance for the opposition to close you down. If you can play it flat and take your shot, the more chance of getting it away. And Martins, brilliantly done there to flick up and take his shot all within one stride. Well, did he mean that? Siofok. Bill told Siofok, I'm sure, will tell his teammates, of course, had it all under control. Zinski. Martins, Jordan, stripped, but referee doesn't give anything. Janowski's there. Andrade's out, very strong. Portuguese keeper, B. Martins tucks in. As he can do so well, he can change that pace. And so ricocheting out to Jordan. Leo Martins now, Jordan again. He's got a gap for his shot, he doesn't take it, he wants it all on his left foot. And it was there for his right, Compré. Leo Martins, brilliant save by Gazinski. It's somewhat, well, eventually it was more the shout seemed to make the referee go for his whistle there than it was the foul itself. He took a second to think about it. That was a brilliant save, wasn't it, by Gazinski, so quickly off his line. Not too much in, I don't think. Oh, he is down on the fixed Kimut. Well, the physio's on with a full bag rather than a bottle of water. Oh, takes a bottle of water, or spray out of it. Levels injuries in beach soccer usually require a bottle of water. Level 2 of injury, the spray. Level 3, you bring the bag on with the stuff in and rummage around there for something else that probably numb you a bit more than a spray and a bottle of water. I don't mean a stiff drink. Oh, there's an idea. So Gak is on. Player's injured, so he doesn't obviously have to take the free kick, but he has to go off the pitch. You see it's a bit chilly there. Not a bad idea having to hold up at the moment. Gak just setting himself up. Well, he scored before from the halfway line. He had another shot almost by the corner in the bottom left-hand side, bottom right-hand side of the pitch as you look at it now. And now he's a little bit closer, and I'm sure you can tell by that run-up how he's flattened it. He's going to fancy this. Philip Gak, again, same result of his earlier free kick. It's over the top and wide. Compré, Andrade. So again, the phrase is letting the Portuguese players know they're there. You watch again. It's the push there, isn't it? He's a big lad, Compré, but he wasn't shy at going down there. Kabayak, who's been roughing up a few of those Portuguese players. The culprit there, that's his third foul in a row. Compré has to push it over Gazinski. He's had a good game so far, the Polish keeper. He played this second period. Slowinski was in goal for the first one. Martins licked away. Leo now, good control with the thigh. It's Compré. Well, Jordan, I should say, the stretching as he went for the shot there. Philip Gak, that's poor. He can't do that. With Leo Martins about Jordan now. Second chance for the shot, doesn't take it. Goes towards Leo Martins, but he always wants it on his left, doesn't he? You're better off having to go with your right foot than not having to go at all. Brilliant overhead. Kaczynski, strong hands behind it. Rolls out for the corner. Compré thinks about the quick one. Eventually goes all the way back to Jordan. Maybe he could have waited a second or two there and allow another Portuguese player or two to arrive in the box. Leo Martins. Andrade, the shot, it's wide. Kaczynski forward. Gak now, he's got time, space, and the finish! Second goal for him, second goal for Poland. It's now Portugal 2, Poland 2. Well, he's calm as you like there, playing it across the goalkeeper. Slides it into the far corner. Takes the congratulations of his teammates. And always trailing. Well, they're back in the game for a second time now. As the Martins brothers kick it off. Think about the shot. They'll take it. We get the step, the step, the step, the step, the flick. Combra, well, I'm not sure if he was thinking maybe a shot there. Decent save by Andrade. Martins to Jordan. There's that roll across the back of him. That means Martins plays as the extra player almost. Now one in the middle, one right, one left. His brother's right, plays him in. There's the change of pace. Goalkeeper Kaczynski's out, he's not got there. It's a decent clearance in the end. Konrad Kabak does it. There's the overhead from Combra. Over the bar. Janowski. Well, they're not as cultured in their play, Poland. But physicality, they're more than a match for Portugal. I think that's been what's given them the success in this game. Gardinho. If they can keep that up for 3 periods in terms of the pace and the energy it requires, we'll see. But as you can see there, not allowing players a second on the ball, nipping at their heels. They're happy to concede a foul. Most of the fouls conceded have been way up the pitch, so it doesn't matter in terms of conceding goals. Gilbert, heavy touch, but he gets away with it. Danny Luck with a poor pass though. That gives Portugal possession. Back with the overhead. That wasn't a bad effort, was it? He's down at the moment, so I think we'll have a break in play. Take a knock to his shoulder. Gives it a little kiss. It's okay now to carry on. Kiss it better yourself. Save a fortune on physios. Bruno Novo. There's a bet. It's a bear with a shot. Just can't get over the top of the ball. To Majer flicks it forward. Put under and away. And for the second time, it almost is the same woman. That time she was saved by a knight in shining armour. Well, I say shining armour, he's wearing a grey t-shirt. Either way, she needs to get her eye on the game. She already had a problem with the hairstyle because of a ball whistling across the top of her top bun. Anyway, enough hair problems. That was almost a big problem for Portugal. Hair's breadth away from the goal from Kabak. Bruno Novo. Novo back to his goalkeeper. Showing us his skills, Andrade. We've got a man down, so the ball will go out of play. He's winded himself there. And there was again Konrad Kabak. Either that or he's doing his pelvic floor exercises. I'm not sure. Not the time or the place. There we go. Help with those exercises now. Up, 2, 3, 4. And down. Well, good work by the physio there, who's brought us the entire luggage for the trip, I think. Andrade. My chair. Let's it roll. Zansky. Bruno Novo. Andrade. Oh, what a strike that is, Mathieu! And that is why he is the greatest player in beach soccer history. He can have a quiet game and then just suddenly comes to life with a volley like that. Crashes it into the bottom corner. And he puts Portugal back in the lead by 3 goals to 2. Look at that technique. He loves that when he just rolls across his body, right to left. He's got a little bit of space, a little bit of time, and can do maximum damage. So they're always edging ahead of Poland in this game. But Poland have always answered them. Can they answer them quickly now with this kickoff? They'll take their time over this. Looks like they're going to roll it flat. Best way, Gak with the shot. Gives them very little time. If you roll it flat rather than flick it on the kickoff, gives the opposition very little time to close the ball down. As Martins gets the kick there. And the apology at the same time. Sorry, not sorry type apology. I'm going to let you get past me, says Philip Gak. What? What's that look on the face? The mock innocence. And he gets the yellow for that. 2 goals and a yellow card. Bit of everything for Philip Gak in this game. So, Narciso, fairly calm on the touchline. There's the strike. Gazinski happy to watch it wide. Gazinski loops it forward. Gak takes the knock to the head this time. Well, Martins gets the yellow. Those 2 players clashed before. Gak got a yellow card then. B. Martins gets the yellow card this time and gives away the penalty. So both of them have scored. Both of them have got a yellow card. But most importantly for Poland, and for Philip Gak, who's recovered well, is it was in a penalty area, so it means a penalty. He's saying, look at me, look at him. He's given away about 6 or 7 inches to the Polish player. So, chance for Andrade to make himself a hero here. All the 2s on the clock. Just 2 on the scoreboard for Poland. They'll be hoping that flicks to 3 in the next few seconds. So Gak sets himself. Deep breath, just shakes off the grogginess from the knock to the head. Steps up, and it's straight to Andrade. And the keeper does a bit of a ball between his legs and then hangs on to it. That's B. Martins, does really well there, just runs out of pitch though in the end. Danny, a good save again from Andrade. Picks some mud though. I think he should have put it to the side of the goalkeeper on straight on. Martins, Kaczynski's out quickly. Philip Gak picks it up. Well, it was almost a half decent ball, but it's cut out by Combray to Jordan. Jordan forward now to Martins, to the other Martins, and the shot is wide. Frightens the ball boy behind him. Goal there, jumps out the way. Push from Gak, no given, no. Kubayak, well, that's funny, strange goalkeeping. Not funny, ha-ha, goalkeeping from Andrade. Jordan into Combray. Martins, Combray, easily dealt with though by Kaczynski. It's turning into the best game so far of this tournament. You cannot choose between these two teams. The other kick looked good for a second, just couldn't get any power in it. The back, and then there's a knock on Andrade. A look of innocence from Jasanowski as we watch the replay there. He doesn't catch him, he's a bit of sand in the eyes, isn't it? I'll tell you that story about Andrade now. Actually, he was going to sign for the team in Vietnam, 11-a-side team. Everything sorted, contract, his agent was happy, he was happy, the club were happy, the money looked good. And then he said, well, I want a visa for my wife as well to take her over there because I don't really want to spend a full season on my own over there. And he said, no need. We can get your wife here. Not sure if that was written into the contract, he didn't read it, but he declined. Probably after his wife told him to decline. Foul on Combray. Yellow card. Kabay, he's getting a little bit bad-tempered this game now as we enter the final minute of this period. If you don't believe me in Andrade's story, you can search or Google his website. It's on there, in his own words. Translated from Portuguese, of course. Storied career, though. He played for Marseille for 3 years, only played 3 games in those 3 years. Played in Brazil, Brazilian by birth. Naturalised Portuguese now. Played in the Indian Super League as well. For Zico at FC Goa. There's the strike. Kaczynski right behind it all the way. Back to Andrade. B. Martins to Leo Martins. Combray. Jordan does use his right foot, but it's not successful. Maybe that's why he goes for his left most of the time. 13 seconds left. Can we get a goal in his final 10 seconds? I think the answer to that is no after that ball forward from Martins. There we have it, end of the period. Slightly bad-tempered. Plenty of passion in there. Poland, what they don't have in terms of matching skill, calling his way. Siofok, Exelmud. To Bear. Well, he's dived in with 2 there. Exelmud. Well, the card's being reached for. It's yellow. I think it's deserved. It was clumsy if nothing else. For a second, he was worried about a red there. Dives in with the 2. Well, he pulled back a touch, didn't he? So, see what he was saying. Still to come. We've got the home team Hungary playing against Denmark in the final game of the day. That's a B division game. This is the Euro Beach Soccer League A Division. 4th leg. They've played legs in Serbia, in Russia and in Portugal. Portugal have already won 1 tournament in Nazaré, their home tournament. They came 2nd here last year to Belarus. They were also playing in this tournament. They've just won their game, so it's set up for a grandstand finish between these 2 teams tomorrow. Assuming Portugal win this. They're currently ahead, but a goal is not a lot of a margin in beach soccer. Can they extend it now? Well, not with that shot they can't for Bruno Novo. Bruno Novo cut out the ball backwards. And, well, that wasn't a foul. They were 2 versus the keeper then, Poland. He's got to be careful. It's already on the yellow. Trari controls and then uses the hands. Siofok. There's a pull on his shirt there, well told Siofok, but it was nothing given. Ajay, back to his goalkeeper. Andrade. 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 Andrade again. Loops it wide towards Majera. There's the shot. And the block stops it being a goal. I'm sure it was that powerful. Ricardinho, Majera. The touch there with a sharp handball, but no intention there from Majera. He was just shaping for the volley, wasn't he? Novo, Andrade. Novo. Good block. Cardinho. Danny look. Cardinho takes the knock to the shin. Again, bad-tempered. Couple of yellow cards issued already to Polish players. But they know they're not going to outplay Portugal in the traditional way. They've got to out-battle them. Rough them up in old-fashioned terms. Let them know they're there. Once they've done that, then take their chances as best they get them. Look at the stats. The domination has been all Portugal. Twice as many shots, 4 more shots on target. This is not the place you want to give away a free kick. Cardinho scored in all the tournaments he's played in recently. Cape Verde, Nazaré, under Lito. He knows where the back of the net is. Steps up. Also placement more than power. It's easy for Kaczynski to deal with, and Depta picks up the bits. The back with a good turn there. Just too pacey to ball into him though, really, for a no-touch turn, such as he did. Andrade, we're going to get wholesale changes in a second for Portugal. 4 subs are waiting on the touchline. Freshen things up, take the game to Poland. Andrade with a little bit of a freestyle school there. Kaczynski down, collects. Gak. Shots wide. Now it's the entire 4 outfield players changed now for Portugal. Completely fresh team on the pitch. A lot of pushing and shoving now. Danny, Leo Martins, been told to calm it down, which cue means they'll just carry on exactly as they were. Watch, they'll all be pushing each other around. Danny moves away, that's a great volley, should be the finish, it's not. Heroic defending on the line from Jordan, and I tell you what, brilliantly worked that corner by Poland. It's a great volley. It's a combination of luck, combination of desperate defending and throwing your body on the line that stopped them scoring there, Poland. Blair takes the knock to the mouth. It's a free kick, but the original shot came from the player who's at the far post, who just took a step towards the goal and moved away to near post, give himself a couple of meters of space for the volley, adjusted his body really quickly. And from that moment onwards, they were in real trouble, Portugal. It's not ruined his teeth there. Combre still got a Hollywood smile, despite the knock to the mouth. B. Martins. Jordan. Trade. Jordan again. Jordan. Rolls past Kaczynski, but he can reach a hand behind him and pick it up. And puts a little bit too much weight behind that ball. Martins, he likes to cut inside and have the shot, as his brother does as well. Jordan, well, maybe a chest control there, and a turn might have been a better option as the defenders weren't tight on him. Wisnowski. So another yellow card issued. Jordan Santos with it this time. 2-1 in the yellow card stakes. Good position for a free kick, this. No draws in beach soccer, remember, but it is a system of diminishing rewards. If you go to extra time, which is 3 minutes off, and you win in that time, you get 2 points rather than a 3 of regulation time. If it goes to penalties, it's only 1 point for the win. At the moment, Poland won't be thinking about that. They'll just be thinking about getting the equaliser built from there. Andrade sticks his tongue out. Will that put him off? There's the strike. Andrade gets the save. Dives on a rebound. Out to Martins. Martins with a step, and then go. Change of pace. Danny Luck follows him really well there. Doesn't allow him the space to get the shot in. That's Combra. First touch. Takes it up in the air. Could have done with a little bit sharper into him there, Leo Martins. Exelmut. Well, it's got to be the foul. No, nothing is given. 2 versus 1 now, Portugal, but they've put them both players on the left, no one on the right, and they've got back really well there, Poland. Siofok needs to keep a bit of discipline here. Well, we need to look at that again, really, I think, to see exactly what happens. You're not allowed to touch your player as he goes for an overhead. Lean into him, Jordan, hasn't he there? Well, could have gone one way or the other, I suppose. It went the other. Rather than the one way. It's the usual treatment. It's giving out beach soccer, bottle of water to the head. There you go. Mush the sand out of your hair. Makes his way off the sand. Landed awkwardly, also fairly painful. Goodbye comes on for him. Tadadi. Majer, nicely flicked. There's the shot. Goes wide in the end. Tadadi forward. There's the overhead. Good push away by Gazinski. He had to be there, didn't he? And he was diving behind his post, got his hands out really well there. Just tells Danny Luck, or moves Danny Luck to where he wants him to stand. Cardinho rolls out to the far post, but the ball isn't long enough towards him. Well, going for the foul there, Kabak not given. We're going to hit that psychological 5-minute barrier in a second. It goes below 5 minutes. You know for a fact that players think they are fast running out of time. If someone tells you in life, in general life, you've got 5 minutes to do something, doesn't feel too bad. If they say less than 5 minutes, you start to panic. It's off the post there. But Cardinho, well, someone doesn't like the woman who's in the stand here. That's the 3rd time she's had to duck out the way from a ball. Thinking about moving seats if I was here. Cardinho. Novo. Exelmut. Dusanowski. That's a great save by Andrade. He had to be there. Strong hands. And twice now they've had such big chances to equalise. Poland with a penalty and then that. And they failed to capitalise. Is it going to cost them dear? Either way. After destroying the opposition yesterday, Portugal are not going to do the same today. So they've taken a knock. Just saying he's hurt his wrist. Can't have hurt that much. He's might have got tattoos all over his arm. Take a bit of pain there, surely. Andrade. Out towards Novo. Majer. Bruno Novo. Slices across the ball. Kaczynski. Bruno Novo. Majer. To Andrade. Majer goes for the overhead. Doesn't happen for him. Good clearance there by Santos. And Novo, I should have said. Giving the credit he deserves there for that outside flick. No foul given. Kaczynski unorthodox, but gets away with it. The wind is whipping up here. There's an ill wind blowing for Portugal. They need this victory to be in regulation time. Cardinho. Belarus have put the pressure on them with 2 victories so far. It's the overhead. Well, I tell you what, they come close again there. Poland, and the pressure is back on. Corner conceded. Poland with all 3 players forward. And again, Martins in trouble. Needs to be careful. It's the yellow. So, well, it's WWE, isn't it? The little fella gets hold of the big fella. Debter and Martins again, chest to chest there. It's borderline ridiculous. You've just been put on a yellow, and then you decide, I'll keep my arms out aeroplane style, and you're not going to let players past you. Ridiculous. In that case, is it not where one of your teammates says, right, you get away from him, I'll mark him, you mark him. There's problems, there's previous between the players. You know, be sensible, switch it up. They know what they're doing, Poland. They know tactically. So let's watch here. His arms are out. His arms are out. Well, just because your arms are out doesn't mean you're not pushing somebody. It's giving away the penalty. There's times like that. Poland know what they're doing in these games. They know they can't outplay Portugal in terms of their pace and their skill, but they can get in their faces. So chance for the equaliser, just 2 minutes on the clock. And as we said, diminishing returns. It goes for extra time and you win then, it's only 2 points. Penalties, just a 1 point. But they've got to score, they've already missed a penalty. Poland. Not this time, no. There we have it. Finally, Poland get level. They've been threatening it for around about 10 minutes. Dominic Debter steps up, puts it in the back of the net. And it's now Portugal 3, Poland 3. Calmly done, wasn't it? A lot of pressure on him there. Just opens his body out, left foot, side foot, into the right-hand side of the keeper who goes to his left. The two Martins brothers kick us off. Jordan stretching and falling as he hits that one. Siofok. Now, don't count Poland out here winning this one. Danny luck, even if it is in normal time. Martins flicks it up, tries to get a volley. B. Martins. He needed to get hold of that, and Kaczynski was down and had time to recover. He hit it that softly in the end. The other end, goodbye, can't do anything. B. Martins again. Jordan stretches and controls it. Martins, the Leo version now. Tucks in, tries to find his gap, finds his brother instead. To Santos. Oh, well, it's just behind Combre, he couldn't get on it. Overhead. Bounces for the goal kick or goalkeeper's ball. Spare, same as he did before. Same result as well, goalkeeper's ball. Well, it's it. Did the almost impossible. I hit an overhead kick further back than he actually connected with the ball. Martins, Jordan, Kaczynski. Looks like it's going to extra time. This game, something special happens in the next few seconds. Is this it? No. Andrade forward quickly. Oh, if he just got a touch there, that would have been it. As it is, We go to extra time, 3 minutes. Extra time will be played. If it's still 3-3, then it will go to penalties. There'll be 3 penalties each, and then sudden death if we need it. The little kink for beach soccer is you get diminishing rewards. If you win in extra time, it means you only get 2 points rather than the 3. If you win on penalties, you get 1 rather than the 3. But as we look at this league table, and the game tomorrow, Portugal, Belarus. Will be the one that decides it pretty much, I think. Because we go head-to-head in beach soccer. So Portugal could technically afford to lose this and then beat Belarus tomorrow. Belarus have been beaten by Poland. Sorry, Belarus have beaten Poland, I should say. Leo Martins. B. Martins to the kickoff. Brer doesn't really throw his head in there, does he? Martins tries to find a guy that blocks it for someone. So quick to close, and his brother rifles it over the bar. Depta's on straight away, plays it forward, but it's straight through to Andrade. Jordan, great first touch with his left foot. He's very left-footed, Jordan. So we see him with a few chances he could have put on his right, didn't fancy it. B. Martins can't get the ball. Jordan. To Leo Martins. Leo Martins flicks it up. Thinks about the overhead, thinks better of it. Chance for the finish. Oh, he's just wrapped his foot around the ball and was off balance as he hit it, so he couldn't get the power in either. Kaczynski forward. Andrade's out. Was Jordan. Well, whistle's gone. We get another yellow card for Poland, and more importantly, the penalty is given away. Don't think that's the culprit that time. Jordan. Says he hurts a bit. Yeah, here's a penalty. Just late, bit clumsy. So Jordan will have to take it as he was the man fouled. 1:25 on the clock. It's not a bad time to score. So Jordan, long run up, steps up, there's the power, and there's the save from Kaczynski. Well, they are not giving up. Poland are fighting every inch on this sand. Jordan with his right foot, you can see why he likes it with his left from that shot. The back, blocked by Comrade. Janowski almost controls it with his cheek. Jordan tucks inside. B. Martins flicks it up, over and away. Big shouts there. Jordan. Combra takes the knock. It's a free kick in a decent position. Kabata gives it away. Well, that was a look there of a man who looks rather hurt. Combra sets himself, shoots, and there's a touch. Is there? No. Sinski forward. Again, we're down to the last 15 or so seconds, into the last 10 now. Oh, that was a golden opportunity to finish it. Do it quickly if you're going to do it. There it is, Jordan. There's the shot, clips the bar. It's ended 3-all, it will be penalties. And I tell you what, it has some chances there, Portugal. Watch this now. Bounces into the sand, clips the top of the bar. And Poland have battled so hard in this game. So 3 penalties each, LB. If that doesn't sort of meant for the boys, the wheat from the chaff, however you want to call it, it will then go to sudden death penalties. Could be here a while. But as it stands at the moment, it still should be head-to-head tomorrow against Belarus and Portugal. Whatever happens with this now. So they're fired up for it. Kaczynski and Andrade, no surprise, they stay as 2 goalkeepers for the penalty shootout. You can switch it up if you do want to. Wait for the first penalty to be taken. Let me tell you about beachsoccer.com. Check out the website there. Everything you need to know about beach soccer. If you're new to the sport, full history there. Also check out our most recent goal of the month competition for July. 5 goals to choose from. You vote for the winner. Some absolute crackers in there as well. I think Majer may be in for August goal of the month with the goal he scored in this game. A brilliant volley inside his own half. Now normally you would say Majer a cert to score a penalty. But nothing has gone to plan as yet for Portugal in this game. So will this? Yep. Look at the size of the divot left in the sand there as he struck the ball. So Gak steps up. He's a 2-goal scorer in this game. Could have had a hat-trick as well, but did miss a penalty in the match. So we watch that go in again. Well, Kaczynski may have stuck a hand out, got that. Matic setting up for the tee. Referee's telling him to hurry up there. Well, he got his hands to Andrade, but the power was too much, and Gak scores. It's 1-1. Hombre. This penalty, calm, casual, slotted home. 2-1 now to Portugal. High fives, high fives. Dominic Depta. Perfect, almost crop circle there. Matisse, he steps up. And a perfect finish to match it as well. 2-2. Final penalty at the regulation 3 now. After this point, we go to sudden death. So it's Deb to just slide across the ball with his left foot. Gave it the eyes to the goalkeeper's right, and then put it to his left. So Jordan, it's going to be power rather than anything else. He's at the halfway line with his run up, as you can see. Steps up, and that power is matched with accuracy. So pressure on Ziabert now. Straight down the middle. Zinski, I think, if he'd have stood there, could have saved it. And so many times it happens with penalties. You said, let's go give it a standstill, one will hit you. But they do always like to take the chance of going one way or the other. Charlie with a few words to say. Ziabert's not listening, just concentrating on building his tee. It's a very nice one as well. Beautiful shape on it. The penalty match to tee. No is the answer.